gentlemen, let's welcome our CTC crew, Mackenzie.
This is your favorite TV show where we have meaningful conversations and give you tips on how you can make your life count.
And our dear friends at home and online, we see your love and all we can say is...
Thank you so much for all the support.
You already know, we're about premium entertainment, and let us take you on a joyful ride with us on this exciting episode of
Chat That Counts!
Now, you know the drill. Before we start anything, we always have a quick look test with our business women of the day. Hi, Sero.
Hi.
Hi.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how woke would you say you are?
I'm not a very woke person, to be honest. Maybe I'll say like 4.5.
Okay. So we are going to be testing how woke you are with our woke test for the day. So now, David's father has 3 sons, and one is named Snap, and the other is named Crackle. What's the third one's name?
David, I mean.
He's woke.
Our business women of the day is very, very woke.
He's
100%
very woke. He's
woke.
very woke.
And with that, we'll go on a short break, and when we get back, we're having a nice chat with our business women of the day.
Season 2 of Chartered Accounts is proudly supported by Bankvol by Chekhov.
You are welcome back to Chatter That Counts. It's time to meet our business maven of the day. Seromume Ikogho is the founder of Detail Africa, a company that specializes in the design and manufacturing of unisex leather products ranging from bags, shoes, wallets, and many more items. Guys, let's give it up for Sero. So tell me, what's the story here? Is it that you went to school, you graduated, and you were like, you know what, I'm making leather pieces? Or was it something that you were doing right from school? How did that start?
Okay, so I think at this point, I need to give a bit of my own background. I'm a consultant by, I would say, training. I used to work with Ernst & Young. Oh. It is a consulting firm.
Okay.
I'm also a chartered accountant. So, I mean, what this just really tells you is that I did not plan to make bags. But in 2017, when I was still working 9 to 5, a colleague of mine got a bag for me from Dubai. And everybody just seemed to love the bag so much. And this was 2017. So I was like, if everybody loves this bag so much, how come it is so hard to find? So I went to Balogun back then in 2017. I went to go and check if those kind of bags were sold. And what I could see was it was just like 2 stores selling it. One had very, very dusty bags, and the other one was, they were selling the replicas of the foreign brand. So I could see that there was a huge opportunity here for locally made quality bags, right? And back then in 2017, most guys used to use these Dell bags, these cloth bags, and this computer bags, basically. So it was not really popular then to use an actual briefcase, like a leather briefcase. So I like to believe that we were, I would say, one of the people that really just made that popular now.
Wow, that's really good.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So we all know that leather is not cheap here. How did you raise capital starting your brand?
I mean, so thankfully I did work 9 to 5 for like a while. And this is where I like to always advise people just starting out in business. Like everybody just feels like, I don't want to work at all. I'll just go and have my own business. Apart from the fact that you get money from salary, which you're paid, you also learn how to build structure. The reason why there's so much terrible customer service these days and so many businesses are just doing how they like is because a lot of these people haven't worked in structured environments. So for me, I mean, not to really go too far, but I would say our first capital was actually gotten from my typical salary and some side gigs I was doing then, consulting gigs for like clients and all of that. So yeah, that's how I actually raised the first capital for the business.
Nice.
Okay. So your business can easily be described as elitist here, because like I said earlier, leather is not cheap. So you have to have eaten very well before you can buy leather. You have to think twice for you to drop that money to buy leather. So it's either you are an elite or you sell your products to the elite. Can you give us tips on how to like have the elite as our target audience?
I mean, so I think the first point I would address is I'm not elite, but you always have to know how to build yourself to get to that level. Then as for being able to market to the elite, it is a very interesting concept because luxury marketing, which is what you have just asked about, is very delicate. In fact, many people would say it is anti-marketing, meaning that you don't even have to market. You have to make them feel like you're doing them a favor by them even buying it from you, which is why we have 8-year wait list for this, what's it called? The Birkin bag and all of that. So it is very anti-marketing. So for us, what we've really done is we've ensured to go through that route and be very, very intentional about the message we pass. Luxury marketing is a long-term game. And it doesn't help if you need money badly. Because if you do need money badly, you will not be able to do luxury marketing. It is a long-term game. So you need to really have some level of comfortability before you can really do luxury marketing. So how we've been able to do it, like, I mean, I have just said, is to ensure we're in the right places at the right time, we pass the right message, and we ensure that we're very careful to follow on with our brand promise, which is actually quality. Having to make sure that, because there's times where you want to compromise on quality, you're like, let me just, but you have to always remember that this is a long-term game. You have to think about the vision. I mean, we've had times where some really big companies called us to supply them things, right? We never went to them to market, but they just literally saw the brand and just felt like, I want to be associated with this brand. I want to work with this brand. And that has really been helping us, I mean, for the longest time.
Wow, that's amazing. So now, how we've always heard that sourcing for leather has been quite cumbersome in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So how easy has it been for you guys to source for leather while growing the brand?
To be very honest, it has been a very cumbersome task, like you have just said. And one thing to know about the industry here in Nigeria is that we buy what they call, let me just call it, I wouldn't say scrap, but we buy the extras, right? So what happens typically is that the very big brands buy MOQ, which is like the minimum order quantity from tanneries out there. And then the extras are then what they send to Africa, which is then what we now buy. So what that's now, I would say, brings about is the fact that consistency is always an issue. So when you see limited edition, typically from a Nigerian brand, what has happened is that they were exactly you were just able to buy a very small quantity. It's not really limited edition. It's just that you were not able to buy a lot. If I buy, let me just say 1,000 sheets of it, it's not limited to me. But to you that is buying 2 sheets, it's limited to you. So it has been cumbersome. There's been times where we literally had to tie down capital just to be able to purchase a large volume of the leather in the market. There's times where we've bought the leather in the market and it finished just because of us.
Wow.
So just imagine if let me say a small brand like us can actually do that. That just shows you the level of volume that is really, really needed in the market to ensure that these brands can actually grow. So yes, it is very cumbersome. It is very capital intensive. Like you said, leather is not cheap at all. At all. It is not cheap at all.
But then does that mean that we don't produce leather in Nigeria?
So we do produce leather in Nigeria. So the perfect example to give is the oil industry, how we extract oil, send it out there for it to be refined, and then we import it back. It's quite similar to the leather industry, where we extract hide from here, from the likes of Kano and all of that, and then they send it out there to the likes of Spain, Turkey, Italy to be tanned, and then we then import the leather back. So it's quite... also, we have some small tanneries in Kano though, right? But the issue is, many times when you buy this leather from these kind of tanneries, it is not processed very well. Sometimes it still has that smell. Sometimes it's not really like properly done. And you would not want to wear something that still has that raw cattle smell, for example, or it's not really done well. So yeah.
Where do you get most of your patronage from? Is it from Nigerians or from foreigners? And what's like your marketing strategy that worked for you?
So currently, I would say, unfortunately, our main audience is Nigerians. Why do I say
Unfortunately, yes.
Because I want to earn USD, please. Have you seen the dollar value? Do you understand? Like, I want to earn USD.
Enjoy your product.
No, I want Nigerians to enjoy, but when you see the price of the cost of production, how many Nigerians can really pay for these things?
Nigerians have been buying it since now.
Yes, they've been buying, but when you look at the market size, for you to grow as a company, you need a much larger market size, right? So majority of our customers are currently Nigerians in Nigeria. We have a bit of foreigners too. We're hoping to actually increase the number of that coming next year.
How many units of products did you sell in your first year of business, and how many have you sold this year?
So in the first year of business, we sold about, give or take, about 120-ish.
Wow.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
That's a lot for a first year.
Yeah. And how many have you sold this year?
So this year, I think we've sold about 1,600.
And you want more.
Yes, for sure.
That is gross.
As your business started to grow, what were the 3 things that you felt like, okay, this has to change? I cannot be scaling this business and this thing has to remain this way. What were 3 key things that you felt needed to change?
I mean, so the first thing that had to change was the team.
Yeah.
Because when you begin to build a company, the first place you have to look at is the team. And after the team, you then look at the process. So for me, I like to tell people, as you scale a business, so team at the beginning, then you move on to process. Because now I am more interested in how was it done than who did it.
Yeah.
Because anybody can leave anytime, can move to Canada, for example, and then your key person moves to Canada and you know, was a very high growth company. Next thing, everything is just
crashing down.
Shambles. That's why you must always make sure that as you scale, process is where the magic is, right? So, and that will make sure that nobody is indispensable. It is a process-driven enterprise. So, I mean, for us, we had to look at those 2 areas. I had to look at those 2 areas: the team, first of all, and the process.
Thank you. That was one insightful conversation. We really appreciate it. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
All right. With that, guys, we go on a quick break, and when we get back, it will be time for Beats and Bars. See you when we get back.
Season 2 of Chatter That Counts is proudly supported by MoneyPoint.
Welcome back to Chatter That Counts. If you're just joining, we're about to go into beat and bars. And serenading us on the CTC stage today is none other than the beautiful Veeyah, performing a cover of Nakam by Yemi Alade. Veeyah, take it away.
Oh, na na na, baby, bloom. Oh la 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 la, oh la 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 la, oh la la la, hey. Baby, give me gossip pimple with your cute little dimple. I know feel like this one it no be to chop and drop, it no be to point and chop. You know you bad. If my body they dance, yeah, my head they dance, oh, oh, nah in the naka, he they naka. My brain they dance, yeah, go, my heart they do me, oh, oh, nah in the naka, he they naka. Pamba dim dim, I go, kereke dim dim, I go, nah in the naka, he they naka. Pamba dim dim, I go, kereke dim dim, I go, na inde naka, ide naka. Oh yeah, I go cuckoo confess, yeah. You go win if you contest, yeah. You should let me love you. I'm on a date, yo, with my baby. What do you say? What do you say? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Alelele, alele, alelele, alele, alelele. If my body they dance, yeah, my head they dance, oh, oh, na inde naka, ide naka. My brain need a dance, I go, my heart they do me, oh, oh, na inde naka, ide naka. Pamba dim dim, I go, kereke dim dim, I go, na inde naka, ide naka. Pamba dim dim, I go, kereke dim dim, na inde naka, ide naka. I'm gonna do it again, baby, do it again. I'm gonna do it again, na inde naka. I'm gonna do it again, baby, do it again, na inde naka. Feel upon this one, yeah. Oh na na na. I'm gonna do it again. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Veeyah, your voice is so relaxing.
Yes.
So tell us, why is music so important to you?
You know, while growing up, I've always watched, a lot of musicians, and I just look at them and I see that they inspire a lot of people. And I was one of them that was inspired. One person that inspired me the most was Tiwa Savage. She changed my life, and I said, you know what, I can do this. So that's it.
You really can
That's
do this.
beautiful.
Round of applause to Veeyah. Well done.
Well, you better remember to stream Veeyah's original music, and not to forget, stream the original version of Nakam by Yemi Alade. With that, we go on a quick break. When we get back, it will be time for some Chit Chat. See you when we return.
back to Chatter That Counts. It is time for Chit Chat. And today's message is from Veeyah living in Delta State. And she says, my bestie and I have a business together. But she keeps lending her brother money from our profits. And he has refused to pay back. Should I confront her or just contact her brother to pay the money?
Plus the friend of his brother.
Plus the brother.
What do you mean by we're doing business and you are carrying our profit to go and be giving your brother?
And I'm very sure it's not without permission. No?
Of course, no.
Because, of course, you cannot go and ask her that, oh, I want to come and lend money to somebody. And she'll say yes.
She's not in that. It's not a one-time thing. He keeps
exactly, that's the problem.
His presence continuous.
Because why is it continuous? What do you mean?
What's that?
You did it first time, you have not
I
paid.
feel like over familiarity used to.
In business, it's not good. It's not good.
Exactly.
Because someone is my friend doesn't necessarily mean we have to do a business together.
True, it's quite risky.
Because, for example, you already know their family background. Maybe you know that these people, they are really struggling. So if she wants to remove money,
you will not be able to really say no.
I understand their story. Let me just leave them. Don't leave them.
Because that's how that business will fold. Let me just tell you.
Business has crashed.
Pop and plain. The business is already crashing because at this point.
But then again, don't they have a joint account?
Exactly. Don't you have a joint account that you have to both sign to release money from that account?
What if it's a? What if they do have a joint? Like, what if it's cash?
What
if they don't have like a proper
account? And then you don't
account
expect that at least the second boss will say, give me money and then the cashier will say no.
Exactly.
That's why it is a joint business.
Wait, my own concern now is that how did you get to the stage of you are using keeps lending? Like the first time it happened and you don't pay back.
What did you do the first time that it happened?
My own understand you are asking if you meet the brother. Meet brother to do what? Is it him that he borrow money from?
Is it your business?
It's not your friend.
Me, I meet the brother and the sister. I will hold the topics together like this.
Not to meet anybody. Police that will help you.
It depends on the relationship. That's why I said it depends on the relationship with the girl and her friend's family.
Bestie now.
There are some families that you know everybody, and I can easily just go to the brother and say, I don't like.
My dear, my own advice for you: clear the account. Take the remaining money there. Let everybody be. Let the business crumble since that's the plan.
Please don't
Clear the account. Clear all of them.
I personally think that you should have a sit-down conversation with your friend. Hello, dear. What's going on? Why? For what reason? Do you want? See, if you know that this business is not gingering you the way it's gingering me, maybe we should actually just separate and go. And by the way, you will pay me back all the outstanding.
And with our separate money.
Yeah, because you need to know.
You will not say, oh, I'm not doing it again. And by the time we check account, it's 0 naira, 0 kobo.
Majority of the money is borrowed money.
Exactly.
But I think this is why they say it's not advisable to have money related stuff with your friends.
True. It's risky. Yeah. But then at the same time, there have been friendships or partnerships with family members and even friends that actually work well. I think structure is the first thing.
Exactly.
You need a proper structure. You need somebody to sign contracts somewhere saying that this is how it's going to run.
Yeah.
You need guidance. You need people in the organization or whatever business that you're running that will check the activities of both parties.
Some people think that starting a business is, oh, Toluwani, come, let's do hair business. Next thing, both of us, we join money together, buy wig, buy products, everything. We have started hair business.
When I started my food business now, as I was selling spaghetti, I'm using the money that I used to go and buy another spaghetti. It was that bad. I didn't think. Thinking of anything. I didn't think of buying
structure.
It
True.
I didn't think of structure,
planning, strategy.
As I'm selling, I'm buying sausage. As I'm selling, I'm buying this. I'm like, nah. So some people don't understand. So they need to talk to somebody that maybe they need someone that is going to manage the business for them.
You see, secret, we've told you our own. I think for every business that you want to go into, have a proper structure first. You get. Don't just go into a business with a friend just because you want to make money. Yes, we know we all want to make money, but have a structure that yes, this business is going to stand. Because you cannot keep having issues of is borrowing so and then they're not paying back your own profit again. So our advice to you is that you meet your friends and collect your money first. And when you now collect your money, please, going forward, if at all you want to do business with somebody, make sure you have a proper structure. And to our friends watching us at home, we do not want this conversation to end here. What do you have to say to Veeyah? Let us know what your opinion is. Hit us up on all our social media platforms at Chatter That Counts across all platforms. Let us know what you think. Do you think she should go and carry the friend and her brother? Do you think she just have a peaceful conversation? Whatever it is, let us know in our comment sections. That being said, we're going on a quick break, and when we get back, you know what time it is. It will be
Game time!
See you together.
Welcome back to Chatter That Counts, and it is my favorite segment of the show. It is
Game time!
So today's game is called Limbo, and it's pretty easy. We have 2 iron bars and we have a pole. The pole will be placed at different levels. Each member of the CTC crew is going to try to go under without falling. And anybody that is able to do it successfully at all levels wins the game. Are we ready?
Yes!
CTC, are we ready?
Yes!
Let the games begin. With the best woman win.
Wow.
Both of you.
Quite. Line up.
Start it. We're already lined.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey.
You are small. Why are you making noise? Your hair touches.
How does my hair count?
Yes.
Take 2. Wow. Wow.
There's no problem.
Damn, my tummy hurts, man.
Wow.
That boy, now you. Your hair
You're supposed to come out straight, not bend your head.
It means everybody's going to pass this thing.
Hey.
She has not been well.
Wow.
When they take it slow.
I mean, it's the last one.
No worries.
Go.
I've gotten to our last bus stop. Who is everybody?
Everybody.
Hey. Hello. I never saw this coming.
Our bus stop with this.
This one is going to slap. I swear.
Hey.
Even for you.
Even for me.
My back is for me. You follow. Go.
Try again next time.
If you are saying that Ruby will win this game.
Obviously. This is what I'm thinking.
It's lower. It's way lower. Mackenzie, I believe in you somehow.
This for the boys.
People say I don't reach my limit.
Now let's try with this one.
It's actually really low.
Now let's try with this.
It's a lot.
This for the boys.
This one, boys. Hey.
Oh, fuck. Jesus. No. This one was ridiculous. After all my going and coming. So you just lie down. Just eat and lie down. Just eat and lie down.
Hey.
I say it's very hard.
It's actually really low.
No. This one was just bad.
It's very low.
This one was just
It's
bad.
actually really low.
I wish I did it too.
I better
Honestly.
pass through. I better pass through. Don't
Come
worry.
on. There has to be one winner. Come on, guys. That boy, go. You're wasting time. Hey.
You see the reverse now?
Athlete.
You see the reverse?
Athlete.
You cannot cheat.
You can't
No,
cheat.
once you've done that
can't
reverse
bend.
twice, there's no saving you, guys. It's a lie. This don't follow. How can you cover your head? How can you cover your head?
Straight. You have to come out
How you
straight.
cover your head?
That's what this
Go.
It's going to fall.
Oh, disqualified, have you? Oh yeah, come
Don't
on.
waste our
Last
time,
one.
Sha.
This is your last attempt. Come on.
Play
Let's have
it right.
See, I'm sweating. It's like we're just
There's no saving you. Me, I thought I would do it.
Don't worry. Fighting spirit.
Your legs need to go. You try. Mommy or yo-yo. If you lose, it's not be funny. You.
Just win, I beg.
Take one for the whole team. Woo!
I can't believe all of us scored on the same place. I agree.
You see this game? You see this game? Come on, men like Europa.
Definitely fun.
Yes, it was.
Ruby, cut the video.
That was definitely fun.
Yes, it was.
My back.
My legs.
Let me rest my knees.
Jesus.
Well, with that, we've come to the end of another exciting episode of
Chatter That
Counts. We want to hear from you, so hit us up on all our social media platforms at Chatter That Counts. Till we see you again, remember to
Make your life